These are the adult brown belt, third Q, stick self-defense techniques. So there are 5 of them. They're off all the basic strikes. So since Andrew's assisting, the first one is off of a number 1 attack. So when Sensei throws the number 1, I'm going to come in with a brace block that we learned. Make sure your hand is braced. And then from there, I'm going to insert my hand, my left hand, inside the top quadrant as I circle around. Almost looks like a ridge hand. And then I have it kind of trapped, and my disarm is going to twist. So I'm going to turn my body counterclockwise, and at the same time I can strike or strike, flat of the stick or butt of the stick, and then cover out. So let's do it again. So again, I have block, insert, and trap. And then as I turn, I'll strike, strike, strike. You can do either one of those, and then cover out. One more time. So here, I got, and then, so that's off the number 1 attack, the front hand. The second one is off a backhand. So Sensei's swinging at me. Again, I'm going to step in strong with my brace block. Make sure your stick is perpendicular to the floor. And then from here, my left hand, which is my bracing hand, is going to go right on the elbow to check. And my right hand's going to hook over. You need to have, we talk about this a lot, a little bit extra on the end to use that as a trap. So now I have his wrist locked and his elbow joint right here. I'm going to step in with my left arm bar him right down. So I have a good control here. You can add a knee if you want, and then disarm and then cover out. So again, brace block, check and lock. This can be a break or hyperextension too. Roll it right into an arm bar, give the knee, and then your disarm. All right. I think we did 3 right more time. So pop, roll it, pop, here, and then disarm. The next one is for a like a thrust or a poke. So the block I'm using on this, if you remember, is called the hanger block, where your stick hangs upside down. So when he comes in, I'm going to hang it upside down, and I'm going to block it like this, so it kind of circles as I back step out of the way. But we do it on a slide over there. So there's one. Then my left hand, which is my cover hand, is going to grab, counter grab. I'm going to do what we call like a karate downward block, but it's a downward block disarm. And as I do that, I'm going to pull the stick out at the same time, check them, and then I can poke, or I can hit and follow up. So that is off the poke or the thrust. So again, 1 is the hanger block, 2, grab, control the stick, 3 is that downward block or hammer strike, and then pull at the same time. So it's an opposite action. Punch or check, strike or strike. All right, one more time. Here we go. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, the next one is overhead sensei. So I'm going to use now my umbrella block. Remember the umbrella block, where your stick is slanted, open-ended triangle. Other hands here to brace, and I step off on the angle to the right. Immediately grab and check. It's going to be a hit, so after my block, I'm going to go into a number 1 counter hit. Same downward block disarm I just did for the thrust or the poke. Disarm, same ending or follow-up. So that's easy ending to remember. Let's do on the slide action. So I have umbrella block. Notice I have a grab, hit, downward block, disarm and check, strike, or strike. One more time. Boom. And then there it is. Okay. And then the last one is for if someone has like a 2-handed swing, like a baseball bat or something. So Sensei's coming in. I'm going to use, we might want to do, let's go on this angle. I'm going to use my brace block again. So when he comes in, I'm going to catch it early. All these you want to catch the block early. Then from there, my left hand, which is the brace hand, grabs his left. That's important, the left hand. And I'm going to kind of pull him into the strike with my stick. You could do the butt or the flat of the stick. Then this shoots up. You can even clip him in the face a little bit. Then I have a lock. If you see that, it's braced against his chest. And I have a hyperextension on the arm. And I have him locked here. And then he can do the disarm. He might actually even drop it. So again, I have block and grab, hit. Shoot this right up in between. And put it on his like shoulder or even his collarbone. And I have the lock. And if you see, my other hand is going to roll up. I'm just going to turn this up. I'm going to roll up, almost like I'm uppercutting, and that'll pop his arm or hyperextend the elbow. And then I have to disarm. So I have grab, hit, shoot that right up, block it. And I have, there it is. Okay, so they are your 5 stick self-defense techniques for the basic attacks.